If you own already the PlayStation 4 version of The Last of Us 2, and I hope you do, then you have to spend 15 Australian dollars to get the PlayStation 5 version. And my opinion is, it is absolutely worth the money. Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. I know that I'm already very late with this video, but better late than never. And what I like to do in this video is mainly talking about the performance of the game, because in regards of the visual quality between the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 version, there's not much, almost no difference at all. And by the way, if you haven't watched my HDR analyze video to The Last of Us 2, then it is about time. You can find the link in the description. So let's talk about the visual quality between the PlayStation 5 version and the patched PlayStation 4 version. That means the PlayStation 4 version with the compatible mode for the PlayStation 5. So in regards of the visual quality, in the beginning I was actually a little bit disappointed because there is no increase in regards of the resolution or texture quality or stuff like that. The only thing what I found, or what I think is really a little bit better, shadow quality and draw-in. So you have less pop-ins, but that's it actually. In regards of the visual quality, the patched PlayStation 4 version and the native PlayStation 5 version are very similar.
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day.
But don't get me wrong, that doesn't mean that the PlayStation 5 or the patched PlayStation 4 version is looking bad. Quite the opposite, because we have really a very, very good looking game here, and therefore it is okay that we have not much of an improvement in regards of the visual quality, because we have already a very high quality when we're talking about almost no aliasing, almost or very little drop-ins or draw-ins and pop-ins. And in regards of the performance, this game is actually pretty awesome. So let's talk about the performance modes what we have in this game, and it really depends on what screen are you using or what screen you own. Because if you just have a 60 Hz screen, then you just have two modes. And with a 60 Hz screen, you can choose between the 30 FPS and the 60 FPS mode. And it is needless to say that I recommend strongly to use the 60 FPS mode, despite the fact that this mode just renders in 1440p, and the fidelity mode 30 FPS renders in 4K. But believe me, 60 FPS is better than native 4K, especially the real difference actually between 4K and a 1440p resolution in a normal viewing distance is not big as you would think.
Driving at night, windowless ride, feeling alive. Nothing in sight, forever in flight. Follow those lines, we'll make it this time. Blurry street lights, work as a guide to memories that we're making tonight.
It is getting way more interesting when we're now talking about our 120 Hz screen in combination with VRR, because then you have way more modes to select. Of course, you can play the 30 FPS mode and the 60 FPS mode, but on top, we have now unlocked modes as well. And with unlocked modes, I mean that we can now unlock the frame rate, and on top we have a perfect 40 FPS mode if you like, or if you just have a 120 Hz screen and no VRR capability, then the 40 FPS mode is my absolute favorite, because we're talking about a 4K resolution as far as I can tell, with absolute stable 40 FPS. But, and now it gets really interesting, if you now have a 120 Hz screen in combination with VRR, you can play the Fidelity Unlocked mode with up to 60 FPS actually. So you have a frame rate between 40 and 60 FPS in native 4K.
Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute.
But it gets even better, because now if you like to play the unlocked 60 FPS mode, all what you need is a 120 Hz screen in combination with VRR, and then you can enjoy this game with a resolution of 1440p, a native resolution of 1440p, and a frame rate up to 100 FPS.
Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna.
And I have to admit, I switched so many times during my testing between the unlocked 40 FPS mode and the unlocked 60 FPS mode, because it was so hard to choose actually the right mode I like to play the game with. Because yeah, I told you already, in regards of the visual quality, there is not much difference between the native 4K resolution and the native 1440p resolution, because when you play the game and when you, let's say, you sit 2 meters away from your 65-inch TV, it is really very hard to spot the difference. And yeah, at the end, I really choose the unlocked 60 FPS mode, because in my opinion, nothing is better than having a lot of frames. Okay, my friends, so that's it for this video, and I really hope that you enjoy playing this game. 15 Australian dollars here. I don't know how much is it in the US, maybe $10, but if you own the PlayStation 4 version already, I really think it is worth the money. So some people actually complained about $10, $15. I have to say, I spent way more money on absolute crap. This is absolutely no crap. $10, $15 was the money. Just spend it, play the game again in a way better, I wouldn't say visual quality, because there is no better visual quality, but in a way better performance, up to 100 FPS. This is a great experience. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.